Hello, everyone. Well, the India Bangladesh series starts tomorrow, and this is probably the right time to say a few things, and that's why I wanted to, make this video and express my thoughts with every one of you. This is not going to be a very, very, regular series for Team India. This is going to be a very, very important time for Team India in Test match cricket. They are in the top of the rankings as far as the World Test Championship is concerned. And they are going to play 10 test matches, 5 at home and 5 overseas over a period of 6 months. I mean, not even 6 months, I guess it's 5 months, yeah. So the point is that they're going to play 2 test matches against Bangladesh, followed by 3 test matches against New Zealand. All these 5 test matches are going to take place at home, and India would like to keep it very, very simple. They need to win all those 5 test matches to keep their rankings intact and their points intact, and keeping the gap between them and others. But then the most important series in recent times for Team India, that will be the Border Gavaskar Trophy down under from November 22, which is going to be a real test for Team India, considering the voices that are already coming from Australia. The Australians are really, really hard, I must say. Nathan Lyon is predicting a 5-0 scoreline in favor of Australia. I mean, it clearly shows they are so much eager to get out on the field and take their revenge on the Indians, because Indians have defeated Australia in the Border Gavaskar Trophy in Australia in the 2018-19 series, and even in the 2020-21 series. And Australia, their cricketing culture. They are a very, very proud nation. They've won almost everything that is in sight, and for them to lose home series versus anyone, and more so against India, would have been a really hurting experience, especially the last time when they bowled out India for 36 at Adelaide Oval, and the Indian team was totally depleted. I remember Ajinkya Rahane taking over the captaincy after Virat Kohli had to leave Australia, and there was nothing in the bowling attack. In fact, the win in Gaba, where India defeated Australia, a fortress for Australia, after 1988, they lost for the first time in Gaba. India were not even without Jasprit Bumrah and Ravichandran Ashwin. India won that test match. Incredible stuff. So that is the kind of hurt that Australia are facing, and for India to go into that series, they must go with some form behind them. And I'm not talking about just bowlers are to be in form, or the captaincy to be really remarkable, or the fielding to be really intense. I'm talking about batsmen, because I think in the Border Gavaskar Trophy 2024, the big difference will be how the batsmen perform. Nathan Lyon yesterday said that Australia will have to really bat well. He doesn't want small hundreds. He doesn't want 101 or 107 from a batsman. He wants big daddy hundreds, a 180, a 200 or beyond. So Australia really look to be, waiting for India to come to their shores, and that will be a really, really tough series for both the teams. And I'm saying, not just as an Indian supporter, but I feel the performance of India right now will be very important for them, so that they go into the series, the Border Gavaskar series, with lot of confidence. But they are going to face a resurgent Bangladesh team now in Chennai tomorrow. Bangladesh are also coming to India with a lot of confidence. They defeated Pakistan in their own backward 2-0. Their batsmen have been in incredible form. Liton Das played a remarkable century in the second test match. Mushfiqur Rahim was brilliant as usual, and Shakib Al Hasan was dependable with both the bat and ball. Mahdi Hassan Miraj was exceptional with the ball. His off-spinning guile was brilliantly, shown in the Pakistan series. He was, in fact, the top wicket taker across both the sides. So, and they have a new pace sensation in Nahid Rana. So, Bangladesh is not going to be an easy pushover, I feel, and India with red ball, not much of red ball cricket behind, even though some of the players had played the Dulip Trophy. And the last time India played a test series was back in March, when they defeated the England team. So there's a huge gap in the red ball, cricket since then. So now India will be getting into that format, and it's very important they hit their straps immediately. Players like Virat Kohli, who have been, I would say, not in great red ball form. In fact, Virat Kohli has fallen below in rankings in terms of test centuries amongst the Fab Four, which is the Joe Root has taken leapfrogged across, yeah, across all the brilliant cricketers clubbed together in Fab Four, which is Steve Smith of Australia, Kane Williamson from New Zealand, and Virat Kohli from India. They are called these all these four cricketers are called as Fab Four, and this term was coined by the great Martin Crowe way back in 2013-14. So Joe Root has been exceptional in red ball cricket in the last 4 5 years, but Virat Kohli was so brilliant in red ball format in the years like 2016, 17, 2018, even 2019. He has not performed exceedingly well in red ball cricket. So it will be very important to see how Virat Kohli performs in this series, and of course Rohit Sharma, the return of KL Rahul, the return of Rishabh Pant, the maverick Rishabh Pant will all be exciting to watch. Two exciting young guns who have performed brilliantly against England, which is Yashasvi Jaiswal, Shubman Gill. Their performance will also be very important, not only against Bangladesh but against New Zealand. Already, the Australians have say that they are the players that they feel are the next generation of Indian cricketers, the next generation of great Indian batsmen. And I'm pretty sure they have made plans for both Jaiswal and Gill, how to bowl to them and how to get them out cheaply. So it's very important both for Gill and Jaiswal to not just sit on their laurels which they earned in the England series, but perform superbly in this Bangladesh series and against New Zealand and carry that form to Australia. So it will be very, very important. Generally, what happens is that when a player debuts, makes a debut or has a great series, then oppositions, sit up. They start wondering, okay, this is a good player. This is a good player. He's going to perform. He has performed well. So they start doing the analysis. They study his videos. They study how which are the players' strength areas and the weak areas, and they make their bowling plans accordingly. Because if there's no such plan initially, definitely there will be for both Jaiswal and Gill right now, not only from Australia in BGT, but also from Bangladesh and New Zealand cricket team. So this is going to be an exciting series where Bangladesh coming with some great form behind them, and India also trying to prove that yes, their red ball form is still good and they really are going to continue at the top of the WTC rankings for this particular cycle. Another very interesting thought is that why India Bangladesh series is taking place, that in the back inside of the violence that is taking place in Bangladesh over the past few months. There have been a lot of atrocities against the minorities out there, especially the Hindu community, and so there have been some voices of concern, and I personally feel uh, there could have been a statement made by BCCI by boycotting this series. I mean, it's not something new that cricket or any sport has stood up for, to voice their concern against racial injustice. We know the story of South Africa where due to apartheid they were banned for a considerable period of time, and then even in 2020 when the West Indies team and the England cricket team they took the knee against the Black Lives Matter movement when there was a lot of violence in the United States of America against black people. So there have been instances in cricket where people have stood up, players have stood up, boards have stood up against racial injustice, and sports is a medium through which you can make a statement. But I guess BCCI's policy probably to keep sports and politics or political matters or geopolitical matters separately might have taken the prudence here, and then I feel there must also have been a case of sponsorship rights, media rights being sold, and there's a loss of revenue. I don't know what is the reason, but there could have been a situation where BCCI could have made a statement, but that's bygones. I mean, that's past. Now nothing can be done. The Test series is going to start tomorrow, so just an opinion from my side that India could have made a statement, but India did not make any statement in these lines that they are not going to play against Bangladesh. Although this is quite ironical that India has geopolitical issues with Pakistan and they don't play against Pakistan in Pakistan, or they don't invite Pakistan to their own soil. So it's kind of a a hypocritical situation. So that's where I leave it, because this is a non-cricketing stuff, and too much of you know views of mine will not make any effect, because I don't have the power or the decision making capacity to change this. So this is what is all about the India Bangladesh series. There's lot of interest from lot of sections of people. The fans are really interested to see how the players are going to perform. Their opponents, especially Australia, is going to really watch out how the Indians are performing in this series. They are going to be glued to the test, to their TV sets for sure. They are going to be glued to their mobile screens for sure, and watching how the Jaiswals and the Gills and the Kohlis and Rohit Sharmas are going to perform. How the Bumrahs, the Ravichandran Ashwin, Jadeja, Siraj are going to perform. And I think the bowling attack should be, Bumrah, Ravichandran Ashwin, Siraj, Jadeja, and probably Kuldeep Yadav to bring in some variety. Although Yadav was not in great form in the Dilute Trophy, but he's a Chinaman bowler, and a Chinaman bowler is a wrist spinner, is always somebody that you'd like to keep in your squad. So it's going to be a very interesting series. So for now, this is all about that series. It starts tomorrow, so I'll be probably posting some videos about how the performances are going to take place in that series. I'm going to review some of those performances. So please keep on watching. And this is all about today. And yes, I've been also writing a lot of stuff. I've been posting those stuff in my Facebook pages. I've been posting those links there. If you've not read, please go to them and read those things. And it's just one of my passions to write. And thankfully, I've got some good feedback on that, and that gives me a lot of encouragement and positive vibes that I should keep on writing. And yeah, of course, I'll always keep on coming in front of the camera and speak my views. And of course, I'll always love encouragement, support, and feedback, which will help me improve and develop the skills of mine. So thank you everyone. Please watch this video till the end, and do like, share, subscribe, and keep showing your love. Thank you so much.